This is breaking news.
Martin and Katy Perry motivate crowds at Invictus Games opening ceremony. Coldplay frontman Martin and Katy Perry were among the musicians who helped launch the Invictus Games in Canada by entertaining the crowds at the opening ceremony. Canadian singer Nelly Furtado and Quebec alt-pop star Roxane Bruneau also performed at BC Place in Vancouver as the 7th edition of the Games began on Saturday. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex watched the ceremony, cheering on the performers and competitors when they took to the stage. For his opening number, Martin delivered a moving rendition of the Invictus Games anthem, which he created in 2014 using the lyrics of the Invictus poem by William Ernest Henley, while accompanied by the Universal Gospel Choir. He then picked up his guitar to play and sing Coldplay's hit Higher Power alongside 4 backing singers. Between the songs, he thanked Harry for inviting him to perform, saying, "I'd like to say thanks, of course, to Prince Harry. When he called me, he said, I've called every other musician in the world. They all said they're not available, so I have to call you. And I said, Your Royal Holiness, I'm honored. But thank you, Harry, for being such an inspiring leader and kind and sweet man. And I hope you have the most wonderful games of all. And it's a pleasure to be here." He finished his set by playing the band's 2008 classic Viva La Vida, while the backing singers provided harmonies before he was joined again by the choir. The singer was preceded by a bagpipe player delivering a solo performance before a full bagpipe and drumming band performed. The ceremony opened with a performance by members of the traditional territories, as the Invictus Games are being held on the land of Indigenous nations Lil'wat, Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh. More than 500 competitors from 23 nations will take part in the Games, which go on until Sunday, February 16. Harry, a former British Army captain, launched the Invictus Games in 2014 as an international sports tournament for injured service personnel and veterans. The Games aim to inspire recovery, support rehabilitation, and generate a wider understanding and respect for those who have served their country, the Royal British Legion said. The Invictus Games were held in London in 2014, in Orlando in 2016, Toronto in 2017, Sydney in 2018.